Elliott Sadler, Hermie's little brother, makes his Busch Series debut, and Tim Vito was 7th in points. 46, that's a DeWalt car, not only the teammate to Hermie Sadler, but his brother, Elliott, making his Busch debut. Battling the lap cars of Jim Bound and Patty Moise, the 2 provisional starters.
I think Elliott's won 6 times in a row here in his late model car, so he knows his racetrack. He's just trying to get a good position here at track position.
I tell you what, he and Danny Evans both doing a really good job here today.
Boy, oh boy, we got a booth full here. Mark Martin just walked into the booth. Welcome here, man.
Thanks, buddy. It's good to be here. I wish I was out there racing, but this is pretty nice and the air conditioned here.
I'm going to tell you what, I'm looking around. There's 4 race car drivers. Race car drivers go to the races. There's one close enough to get to it.
Well, you know how it is. It's all I've ever done. We raced the IROC race up in Michigan today and stopped back through on our way back to Daytona here.
Finished 2nd overall. That's really neat.
Yeah, it was a good run. It was a disappointment.
Just ahead, Buckshot Jones and Elliott Sadler. Look at this pack coming down the back straightaway.
Chad's sitting in a pretty good spot right now. I know he had a problem earlier, but if they're not going to charge him for 2 tires and he can get 4 more, I tell you what, I'd like to be in that position right now.
Boy.
If I was in front of those 2 cars. That's starting to get exciting, isn't it?
So the Sadler brothers right now are running 4th and 5th. And Elliott in his first Busch start. Chad Little's going to try to change that right here.
Mike has fresh tires on any race car. Boy, when you get them, you look like Superman. Right now, he's on fresher tires. You see him running the bottom of the racetrack, actually passing fast cars.
That is a driver's best friend right there. New tires are what a driver loves.
New right side tires for Chad Little. And now Elliott going after Hermie.
Chad after Elliott. 3 wide as they come up out of turn 2 there.
The Sadler brothers is not a TNN program, folks. That's those other guys.
The Sadler's mother right now is saying, "Oh, don't wreck," because that would cause problems at Christmas dinner.
That would be expensive.
Yes, it would.
You can see how much forward bite he has on Chad Little's car there up out of the corner. He pulls them 2-3 car lengths.
All right, which Sadler brother do you pull for, Mom?
Elliott's in the lead. Here comes McLaughlin on the bottom there.
So Hermie drops back behind younger brother as Mike McLaughlin goes to work on the bottom. The French's mustard car.
Elliott has a whole lot of experience here at South Boston. Yes. He's won a lot of races. He's leading the late model stock track championship points right now. He's had a really good year here, and he's just improving on it.
David Green moves up. Elliott Sadler underneath Tracy Leslie. Johnny Benson, who got caught, blocked in his pit, and fell from the lead back to about 10th spot. Now running 8th. And everybody on fresh tires. Everybody's really brave on new tires.
I tell you what, it makes you do some crazy things sometimes. It's 3 wide racing. You just don't see that on a 0.4 of a mile racetrack, but we've seen it at least 10 times in the last 3 minutes here.
Tracy Leslie caught up high there by Sadler, Elliott Sadler, and Johnny Benson and Jeff Fuller poking his nose down on the bottom. And here comes Elton Sawyer on fresh tires as well with Kevin LePage. And you notice Elton's down there on the flat where nobody else is running.
Yeah, and I'm afraid that's going to hurt him here in a little while. It looks good now on new tires, but you're really being abusive on those tires right now. You've got about 170 laps, 160 laps to go. He's got a long way to go on that set of tires.
Running for 8th place now against Elliott Sadler.
Well, you see Elliott getting a little bit better bite up off the corner. He pulls the car length, but there they go down in the corner. They get pretty even again. As you said, though, Jeff, he's really abusing those tires. That'll come into play in about 15 to 20 laps from now.
Sometimes in racing, you don't want to race. I know that sounds stupid, but sometimes you're better off just tucking in behind somebody and riding. It's hard to look at the big picture sometimes. It's really a tough ball game racing because you want to run hard every lap, but that's not always the best thing to do.
Here's what happened.
He gets touched there in the back, but he was checking up on Elliott there just a little bit, Elliott Sadler, and when he checked up, he run in the back, and then he got hit from behind. That turned him right around.
That is a chain reaction wreck right there. That's all you can say.
Jeff Fuller and Jeff Green got into it.
Elton gets touched there by Elliott, getting in the corner, turns him around. Watch everybody respond to this. This could have been a real bad wreck right here. See Pearson go down just under him there and make a move on him.
Now, in the car.
looked like Elton started down, and Elliott was had his fender just there. But when you hear him, he never got off the gas. If he would have gotten off the gas, he would have hit the wall at turn 1. Elton did a really good job there. The motor man doesn't like it.
No.
But that saved a rear clip on that race car. He did a super job.
Never stopped driving it. It did look as if Elton made his move down into turn 1, and Sadler was there.
Well, the lead car always has the preferred line going in. They just got together. It wasn't anything intentional at all.
You couldn't see it on the replay, but Elliott then on the back straightaway had some sort of problem, and that's why he didn't finish third. He was spinning down the back straightaway. It looked like he was going straight. I don't know what happened.
Now let's show you what happened to Elliott Sadler in the back straightaway, who was running up among those front 4. Now this is after. Well, there he goes.
I don't know. That's really odd looking. It looks like maybe it was loose and it never would get caught back up for him. You
know, as you said, you're hardly ever going straight here. If it's possible, after the Elton Sawyer incident, he got loose, saved it, caught it.
You know, it's the last lap. He probably never wanted to get out of the gas once he got in it. It may have been better off just to roll out of the throttle, let the car catch itself, and then go again.
Top break for Elliott Sadler, who will finish the day in 8th place.